Hello guys, Parzival here and back with another video, and today we are going to talk about the offset traffic stop which happened in the March of 2019. It was done by the Sandy Spring Police Department in Sandy Spring, Georgia. Basically what happened was Offset was just in front of a police car where he turned from the lights and started to speed. Once he was speeding, the officer noticed he was going 60 miles an hour in a 35 zone. He also was not able to maintain his lane, and later on, when he made the traffic stop just at the gas station, he realized that he had an obscure tag. And after that, Offset said once everything was done, the officer gave him the tickets and everything and told him to appear to court. Offset said, and then the officer said, no, I was picking on you just because you were black. And then, guys, you gotta realize, officer didn't actually know who was in the car. It was dark. He just made the stop just based on how the guy was driving the car. So you gotta understand, guys, the police is not just racist. They just, and if you notice, Offset actually had a car crash just about a year ago, if any of you remember, in the May of 2018. So if anything, police actually helped him and made the stop. Who knows, he could have been involved in something even worse. So guys, you gotta actually realize police is not racist. They're not picking on black folks all the time. That's the main reason I'm making these videos. So let's go and write and watch the video both together.
Tiger 78 traffic stop.
So what just happened here is, as you can see, the officer was just following him and he saw that he was speeding. At that very point, he was not actually following the lanes. He actually went a little bit to the left hand side of the divider. At this point, the officer must have lit his light. Offset saw that, he came to a stop, and then the officer is just gonna go and approach him now.
To the same hour, Roswell Lake Placid, Georgia Romeo Juliet Victor 3368 on a blue Rolls Royce. Let's go. Do what? No. Officer Zimmerman of Sandy Springs Police, you have a license with you?
Nope, just living in the house. My house right here.
Okay. What's your last name?
Just read my test. I just watched you read my test.
What's your last name?
Secrets.
How you spell that?
C-E-P-H-U-S.
And what's your first name, Mr. Sears?
Kiari. You already read my test.
What is it?
Kiari.
How you spell it?
K-I-A-R-I.
K-A?
K-I.
K-I. Hey, Kate, spell it one more time.
K-I-A-R-I. Why'd you do it?
Well, some reasons. First being that I paced you doing about 60 miles an hour and a 35 mile.
So what's happening here now is the officer is just telling Offset what his offenses are, and it's not even that much. He's just driving 60 miles in 35 zone. As I said before, cross the divider, lane discipline, and thirdly, when the officer came close, he actually saw like a black box next to the tag, which is also an offense in Georgia. So those are the three charges which he's gonna tell now to him.
Brown zone. Yes, I paced you? That means I followed you.
Yeah, that's not accurate.
Okay. Well, I paced you doing about 60 miles an hour. You failed to maintain your lane of travel and your tag is obscured. Okay, that's great. I'm recording you.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So at this point, what happens is he tells all his charges. Offset said that's not true, but obviously, as we can see, that is true in the video. He was actually speeding. Obviously, we can't say that much in the video, but like there is no reason for the officer to lie that he was speeding or not, because the Offset actually got the charges, and even later on when he went to court, he tried to fight it, but obviously he was not proven right. He had to pay the fine. And then what this part is, officer is just sitting in his car. He's just going through his computer and writing all the citations. So Offset he can give it to him and he can later on sign it. So this is just the boring part. I'm just gonna skip through it. There's nothing going on really. He's just sitting in his police car and writing whatever he needs to write. And at some point he's just gonna go and walk out and talk back to Offset. I'm just gonna play from that point now.
taser. So I emphasize free speed for failure to maintain lane for not having your license on you, okay? But I'm gonna give you a warning for your tag. All you do is sign up there and let
I just want to stop right there. You can actually see how angry Offset is right now because and you know he's got so much money. He obviously when you do something you gotta have consequences, guys. You can't make out of it. And then this is the world we live in. There's no black white or anything. If you do something, you gotta face the consequences, and that's what the officer was actually telling him now.
X. Sign the next two copies down for me. Sign there is not an admission of guilt. Do what?
Warning for what?
I can't hear you. What?
Warning for what?
I'm gonna give you a warning for your tag being obstructed. That black tag frame you have around it that obscures the county and the revalidation decal, you can't have that on there.
Come on, brother.
I told her I'm giving you a warning for it
How
though.
old are you, bro?
Why does it matter? Old enough to write these citations. Cut that. So I need you to sign right there and sign the top three
Man, I'm
copies.
in this car or something, bro.
I don't care about your car, man.
You ain't got nothing else to do, bro. You just want me to follow me.
I follow.
And at this point, Offset is saying, "How old are you?" And just obviously we get that he's angry. He just wanna go back to his home, just wanna do his thing, and then he's asking officer like, "Do you not have anything else to do?" But the funny thing is, that's what the officer job is, to keep people safe, and that's what he's doing right now. And as I told before, he was actually been in an accident a year ago already. So if anything, the cop actually helped him at this point.
I'm gonna beat this in court, bro.
Okay.
It's a waste of my time.
Okay, well you can come to court on May 6th and
Well, I can
you
sign
can
this
test.
later.
Yes, you do.
Kids probably like this, bro. Why is it so many?
Because I'm giving you 3 citations and then the rest are your bot. The bottom parts are yours.
Oh,
You don't have to sign those ones.
very legal. Do shit.
I didn't say you were illegal, sir.
Stop picking on black folks.
I'm not picking on anybody, sir. There's your copies of the tickets and a copy of the warrant. Drive safe for me.
And at this point, the traffic stop is finished. The officer has given him his citations, just going back to his car when the officer says stop picking on black folks, which obviously in any guy's mind doesn't make any sense because the thing is, it's so ingrained in the society now that just police picking on black guys, just killing them and whatnot. But that's naturally happening. Yet you can see, if anything, he just actually treated him with so much respect. So that's it, guys. What happened later on? He just went to court. He actually didn't show up to his court date. He had to pay extra $100 fine. And what do you think? Did he actually get away with it? Which was no. So it was actually proven wrong. He had to pay around $450, which he paid and got away. So that's pretty much it, guys. Expect more videos from this kind of videos. I'm gonna be covering police shootings and all that kind of interesting stuff. Keep checking on with it. Bye bye.